Small professional services businesses are working harder than ever. They need capacity, capability, and high trust partners they can rely on. So we polled experts and gathered insights from leaders across our network and put together the Small Business Success Stack. It's a series of tips from 4 different types of partners that every small business benefits from. So today I'm speaking with Wendy Swire of Swire Solutions. She's the founder and owner, and also the founder of the DC Neuroleadership Group. And her 2 tips are: your network is your net worth. And number 2, say yes to opportunity. It may transform your small business.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Farnia. I'm so glad to be here.
Me too. So, I'd love to introduce Wendy Swire. Wendy Swire is the CEO and founder of Swire Solutions, a DC-based leadership development consulting firm. Swire Solutions has been amazing over the past, is it 30 years, Wendy?
Almost 30.
30 years. Wendy's also the founder of the DC Neuroleadership Group, where they put on salon style events, international events, and really talk about the intersection of neuro with leadership. And they, Wendy, I'd love to hear just a little bit more about DC Neuroleadership to get
Sure.
started.
So I started this in 2009 through 2010. So we're going on over 10 years. It really is an old-fashioned salon where we bring people together to look at the intersection of neuroscience and what's happening in science and psychology and related fields. So scientific fields with leadership, change management, coaching, business. There's a lot of hunger for people to know more about brain science and how we can use it in our world as leaders, as coaches, as consultants, as business owners, as small business owners. And I'm really interested in bringing that science. So I bring in neuroscientists, authors, writers, scholars, psychologists to just bring the best in class. And all of your people watching today are welcome to join.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know I've heard about it and I look forward to joining myself, Wendy. So today, what I'd love to talk to you about, I have had the privilege of working with you, working for you through various initiatives that we've been involved with. And I've learned and grown so much just by those touch points. Today, knowing all of the rich insights that you have for having successfully run your business for such time, what are those tips? What are 2 tips you might offer to small business owners when they think about what it takes to accelerate?
Well, first of all, for anyone watching, I want to congratulate you if you're a small business owner. I come from that. It's in my DNA. My father he was an entrepreneur. He started a small business. So it really is, it's a wonderful calling. And it really is something that I'm very proud of to say I've run 3 small businesses. So I think there's 2 tips that I would share that I've learned kind of the hard way. The first is your network is your net worth. Let me repeat that. Your network is your net worth. Regardless of your small business, if you're selling something, if you've got a shop, you're consulting, if you have products, who you know, your relationships really matter. Your network with colleagues, with suppliers. And I'm very relational. I'm not transactional. I'm always trying to listen to understand anyone that I'm working with in my network. And I have a sort of a go-giver giving philosophy. I'm here to help people. You can look at the research of Adam Grant here, that if you have that go-giver, that these relationships are going to come back and help me in the future. It really has proven true for me. So that's the first tip.
Okay.
The
I
second
love
tip.
that you said, I'll pause you for a second. You said go giver, go
Go
giver.
be a
I
giver.
like
Be a
the go
giver, not a
giver.
taker. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a great little
Yeah.
book, by the way, Go Giver. But be a giver, not a taker. So people call me all the time and I'm like, I can try to help you, whatever I can do, or I'll connect you to somebody, because it really is a spider web of looking at those relationships, and people know other people, or they know other clients or other customers. So don't take your network for granted.
I love that you said go giver. Tell me more.
Yeah, so it really is having like a philosophy or spirit that I'm in the spirit to help people. I'm giving. There's a lot of research on how givers in the long run in small business or in any business do better than takers. So I'm always thinking, how can I help people? And that's sort of the framework in which I think about my network. People come to me all the time with different requests. If I can't do it, how can I help you? Who do I know? And it just makes your business career more rewarding.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'd love to hear, what is your tip number 2?
Tip number 2, say yes. Say yes. So if someone asks you, can you do this? Early in my career, I'd be like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. And then I work with my mentor. I had a mentor who said, just say yes, or say, let me think about it. So if someone asks you, can your company do this? Or can you do this as a consultant? Try, say yes, and then you can always come back and say, I'm probably not the right person. If you get invited to a networking event or someone wants to chat with you and you're like, I don't want to do this, I'm tired, say yes. So it really is putting yourself out there, being open to possibilities, being open to what you don't know. And a lot of times I've said yes to things and I've taught myself, I've learned, I've had people help me, and it's opened up a lot of learning and growth.
That's really powerful. You talk about, so you just brought up learning and growth, and I wasn't going to ask this, but just hearing you say that inspired me to ask. You've run your business successfully for this period of time. How do you learn and grow? What are those resources that you might use to keep on learning and growing?
Yeah, as I said, I've run 3 small businesses. One is my consulting firm, and all 2 were, one was a family real estate business. The other was a small real estate business that LLC that I ran. I do a couple of things. I'm a lifelong learner and I'm voraciously curious. So that is sort of a strength, which helps me. There's so many avenues for learning. It really depends on your learning style. I like learning from other people in conversation. I also like to go off with research, books, chat, internet research. I also really like to interview experts. So there's different learning modalities, LinkedIn learning, like whatever works for you. But one of the famous quotes, I think came from Peter Drucker, says, what we need in the 21st century is learning, unlearning, and relearning. And that's what's going to make you successful, particularly with AI.
Yeah, the 2 scary letters that where people are running from nowadays, and also running to. So I appreciate you bringing that up. So as we kind of wrap this up, I'd love for people to hear, how can they contact you, and what do you have upcoming that you might want to share about Swire Solutions?
Well, if you're a colleague or friend or someone working with Farnia, I'd love to hear from you. You can Google Swire Solutions, and I'm sure Farnia will place that in. Wendy Swire. I'm based in Bethesda, Maryland. The DC Neuroleadership Group, all you have to do is Google DC Neuroleadership. We will come up. You are welcome to join the salon. We have quarterly meetings. Most of them are virtual. We have world experts coming. We have an exciting year in 2026. And you can always find me on LinkedIn or on my socials.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate the time with you as always, and your insights, like little nuggets that have been incredibly valuable.
It's a privilege to be here. Thank you, Farnia.
The Lenserf Group is proud to be named a 2025 Inc. Power Partner. Consult, coach, or train your teams with us. lenserfgroup.com, or follow us on LinkedIn, the Lenserf Group.